folks, and let me tell you, we're going to try doing something a little different today. I've never done, well, I think I've done one short video, but I'm going to do a shorter video today. Hopefully I can keep this between 3 and 5 minutes. So if you work with me, I'll work with you, and we hopefully will make it 3 to 5 minutes. Anyways, I got a video here. I want to do a little backstory on it. There's a channel called Freeport Cop Watch. Mr. Lawrence Palladino, and he went into a Taco Bell restaurant, which is a private entity, and he was videotaping. For some reason, the police showed up, and he was filming the police activity, but the police don't engage with him. They engage with a couple of civilians. Well, we all know videotaping police activity in public is well within the First Amendment, but not on private property, like in a place like Taco Bell. Well, people in the Taco Bell started to complain to the officer and about Larry's videotaping, and then this is what happened.
That's called soliciting. Don't do that, man. That's a mistake. That's called soliciting.
They're asking you not to record it.
Because you're soliciting. Nobody was saying nothing until you did.
I'm sorry?
Nobody said nothing until you did. Who? I wasn't even looking at you. Yo, I wasn't even looking at you. I wasn't even looking at you. I'm looking at the police, man. I wasn't even looking at your kids either.
But even still, so it's private business. The general manager the system has actually to leave.
Who? What is the system manager? Nobody said to leave. They said I can't record here. They didn't tell me to leave.
But they were still recording it.
But nobody told me to leave.
He actually not to record in here. But
Right. Recording is the First Amendment. You asked me to leave. You want to ask me to leave on the threat of arrest? I'll leave.
There's no threat of arrest. He's asking you to leave because he doesn't.
Well, then if I'm breaking the law, then arrest me. That's all. But don't.
Now, I don't know where Frauditards originally came up with this statement that they're making, or which Frauditard actually came up with the statement and made it first. The statement, officers can't solicit a trespass. Well, they are full of shit, ladies and gentlemen. And now all of the Frauditards and lens lickers out there are saying this statement of, officers can't solicit a trespass. So it's time for me to debunk this crap once and for all. Now, a police officer has no jurisdictional control over private property. So an officer cannot just simply trespass a person from private property without permission from the owner. So you see, the officer has to ask the question, what do you want me to do with this guy? Do you want that person trespassed? Now, honestly, those are legitimate, valid, and legal questions. A quick Google search came up with 3 lawyers who back up what I have to say. Let me show you that right here. So on the Google website, looks like, or a Google website, I Googled the question, and Avo, which is a lawyer's page, it seems to be, says you can get the legal answers you need from licensed attorneys when you ask them questions. And the question here is can police solicit a trespass? I watched a video of a man recording the police, and the police go into the gas station and ask the manager if they can trespass the person off the property. Is that legal? Well, the first answer came from William Casera, who is a military law attorney in Augusta, Georgia. He looks like he's been licensed for 36 years. And William says perfectly legal and a common situation. And the next attorney to answer that question was Steve Harkis, Looks like he's a litigation lawyer. He didn't put down how long he's been one, but he said the police frequently ask people what they want to do, whether they actually want someone trespassed from the property or not. This is neither illegal nor uncommon. And I have to laugh at the last lawyer, Mr. Bruce Bain, who is a personal injury lawyer from Houston, Texas. He writes, "Why is that any concern of yours? It's the owner's decision, thus the ask." So you can see what they are saying right there, folks. Oh, Larry of Freeport Cop Watch and all of the other Frauditards out there. And actually, let me add all of the lens lickers and the cop haters. I'm going to teach you a little bit about something called soliciting. Now, you can't solicit a prostitute, and you can't solicit someone to kill your ex-wife or ex-husband, and you obviously cannot solicit a police officer to let you out of a ticket or a crime for money or sexual favors. But there is no such thing as soliciting a trespass. Do y'all know how stupid you sound when you say that bullshit? You know, yeah, it's not a real thing. Kind of like your fantasy of being a legitimate journalist is not a real thing. So, that's all I have for this short video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something for a fact today. And no, I didn't make it less than 5 minutes, but I tried. I really tried, folks. So until next time, y'all take care now.